What's going on, guys? Today we're going to do something a little bit different with some electronics you've definitely seen before. So go ahead and strap into your seats and hold on tight while we ask the core question, will it PI5? Find out soon. Alright, guys, this is going to be our PI5, but first, let's go ahead and get a little bit of a closer look. Here we go. Okay, so this is going to be our Pi 5 that we're going to be running Home Assistant on. And it's just a basic Pi 5 with, I think, 8 gigabytes of onboard RAM. So we previously ran Home Assistant before, but an unlucky storm did come through and fry our SD card. So we're just going to need a little bit of magic to go ahead and get it running again. And to do that, we're going to need a brand new SD card. So I chose the Amazon Basic 128 gigabyte SD card because it's cheap, fast, reliable, and definitely useful for the projects we'll be running on it. But before we can start any of these projects, first we got to do a little bit of prep work. Alright guys, so I'm going to walk you through how to go ahead and install the Raspberry Pi imager so you can go ahead and get that Home Assistant imaged onto your Pi 5 or whatever Pi you might be using. So first you need to go to Pi's website and then just go ahead and download the Pi imager. I'm going to go ahead and download that for Windows. You download that for whatever you need, and then once it's downloaded, I'll jump right back in. Okay, cool. So once you've went ahead and finished downloading the imager, what you're going to do is just run the installation. So go ahead and click OK, click Next. We accept the agreement. Go ahead and save it to whatever drive you're comfortable with. I'm going to make a desktop shortcut because I'm going to be using this often. If you're not using it often, you probably don't need a shortcut. But go ahead and click Next and just let that rip. Go ahead and hit Install. And just like that, we're all done. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to select our device, which they have some devices pre-listed. If your device isn't here, go ahead and hit no filtering. But we're using a Pi 5 today, so that's what we're going to click. We're going to go ahead and go next. Now, the operating system is going to be under other specific purpose OSs. They do have a bunch of other options, so if you want to do like a custom option, if you need to wipe it, if you want to flash a different OS, if you want to run an emulator, there's plenty of things you can do with a Pi. If you want to use Pi's actual OS, you can do that as well. But for today's purposes, we're going to do other specific purpose OS. I might have lied. Okay, so there we are. Home automation and then home assistant. This is what we're going to use to run our home assistant software. And we're going to use the PI5. So let's go ahead and get that on there. Choose your device. Now it's going to go ahead and write. Boop. And now we're just going to let it vibe. Alright, and just like that, we are done flashing the Home Assistant software onto that SD card. So you can go ahead and hit finish, and then all you need to do is just go to your file manager, go to your PC, and just like that, it's already ejected. So now we're going to kick it back over to that Pi. Alright, so now that we went ahead and flashed our new software over, we're just going to take that SD card. We're going to pop this guy open. Okay, so we got that plastic cover removed, and here, if you can see that, let's go ahead and get a little bit closer. that is going to be our SD card slot right on the very bottom. So we're just going to take our SD like so, and just go ahead and slot that bad boy in there. Boop. Okay, cool. And now you're done. So now all you need to do, take that little cover piece and replace that over just like that, and turn that bad boy on. And there you go. Oh, well, it would help if we plugged it in. Here, hang on. Okay, now that we've confirmed power, we are green light. Oh, I don't know if you can see, but yes, we are green light and ready to go. Alright, so here we are launched into the Home Assistant OS software. We're back on our PC here. So this is after you've went ahead and connected your Pi or whatever device you might be using to internet, whether that's through Wi-Fi or through Ethernet. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to make a brand new instance just like you guys are. So we're going to do create my smart home. So here we're going to set up the admin user password, and what you're going to want to do is just go ahead and type in your personal info, which I'm going to go ahead and do off screen, and then I will meet y'all in the next step. Alright, so taking a look at the Home Assistant dashboard, so it's going to go ahead and drop you off in this overview, which is going to be like your main page, your home page. Be your energy usage, pretty self-explanatory. It'll just let you know how much energy each device is using. Your activity grid, so whenever something goes off, boom, it's going to be noted here. The history, medias, and our laundry list. And that's going to be it for us today. So there is a lot of things that you can do in Home Assistant. We're not going to be covering those things quite yet today. Today's just going to be a basic setup and kind of getting our devices initialized and whatnot. But once we get our dashboards cleaned up, we will go ahead and start adding in devices into our smart home and managing our smart hub ourselves instead of going through proprietary servicing like Google Home, Apple Home, all of that other jazz. This gives you the option to kind of add and configure devices at your own being. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and sign off for today. If you like this video, go ahead and like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.